Hidden beneath the dense, untamed jungles of Central America lies a forgotten world, a Maya civilization of unimaginable scale and complexity. This isn't just a story of ancient temples or overgrown pyramids, it's a tale of innovation, mystery, and survival. Using technology, archaeologists have unearthed entire cities thought to be lost forever, revealing superhighways, massive pyramids, and a bustling network of interconnected communities that defied nature's harshest conditions. But it doesn't end there. This groundbreaking discovery also uncovers the dark side. Join us to discover what remained unknown, where each revelation will leave you more captivated than the last. Stick around as we uncover ancient secrets, challenge modern myths, and explore the real story behind one of the greatest civilizations of all time. Why is Mayan civilization so important? Deep in the heart of Mesoamerica lies the echo of a forgotten empire. The Mayan civilization, a society that once dominated the tropical lowlands of what is now Guatemala, reached unparalleled heights of power and influence during the 6th century AD. But the question that still haunts scholars is, why did it all fall apart so suddenly? To uncover the mystery, we must journey back to their roots, the Preclassic period, a time when the Maya first carved their mark on history. It all began around 1800 BC in the verdant lowlands of Central America. The earliest Maya were agricultural pioneers, cultivating the three sisters crops, corn, beans, and squash. Their mastery of farming laid the foundation for a flourishing civilization. But here's the twist. Sources dispute when the Maya truly emerged. Was it 2600 BCE or 1500 BCE? And why does their timeline is filled in ambiguity? The Maya weren't scattered wanderers like other Mesoamerican groups. They claimed an expansive and secure homeland, spanning the Yucatan Peninsula, modern-day Guatemala, Belize, and parts of Mexico, Honduras, and El Salvador. This geographic unity shielded them from external invasions and allowed their culture to thrive unchallenged. But here's a fascinating fact. Despite their unity, the Maya developed 70 distinct languages, many of which are still spoken by 5 million people today. By the Middle Preclassic period, around 300 BC, the Maya began building cities. One of the earliest and largest, Mirador, dwarfed even the famed city of Tikal. This city wasn't just a settlement, it was a marvel of architecture and ingenuity. Imagine a city so vast that its scale rivaled the great metropolises of the modern world. But Mirador was just the beginning. The Classic period, a golden age from AD 250 to 900, saw the Maya rise to their zenith. At their peak, the Maya boasted over 40 cities, including Tikal, Copan, Calakmul, and Palenque. Each city was a hive of activity, home to 5,000 to 50,000 people, and together, their population soared to nearly 10 million. But the Maya weren't just builders, they were thinkers. They invented one of the first systems to use zero, mastered advanced astronomy, and created calendars so precise they rival those we use today. To the Maya, religion was the heartbeat of their society. They worshipped gods of the sun, moon, rain, and corn, believing their rulers, the Kuador or holy lords, were divine intermediaries. These kings performed elaborate rituals to appease the gods and ensure prosperity. But what was the cost of these rituals? Did their obsession with divine favor sow the seeds of their decline? And what role did their infamous ball game, ulama, play in their culture? Was it a sport, a ritual, or a blood sacrifice? The answers are chilling. The Mayan calendar is one of the most misunderstood artifacts in history. Guided by celestial movements, it not only predicted eclipses, but also dictated planting and harvesting seasons. To the Maya, the cosmos held immense power over daily life. But did their obsession with the stars blind them to dangers on Earth? Some scholars believe their advanced understanding of the cosmos might have led to catastrophic decisions, like overexploitation of resources. Could their brilliance have been their undoing? And then suddenly, it was over. By AD 900, the great stone cities were abandoned and the jungle swallowed their legacy. What could have caused such a dramatic decline? Was it drought, warfare, or internal strife? Perhaps a societal collapse brought on by their own ambitions. The truth remains buried in the ruins. What was the contribution of Mayan civilization? The Mayan calendar stands as one of the most intriguing legacies of the ancient world, a brilliant system that reflected not only the Mayas' advanced understanding of time, but also their profound connection to the cosmos. Imagine a calendar so precise that it rivaled, and in some ways surpassed, modern systems, a structure of time deeply rooted in sacred beliefs and scientific observation. The calendar round, their primary timekeeping method, wove together two distinct cycles: the 260-day Tzolkin, a sacred year used for rituals and divination, and the 365-day Hab, a solar year representing the agricultural calendar. The interplay of these cycles created a repeating interval of 52 years, known as a calendar round. To the Maya, this was not just a measure of time, it was a reflection of cosmic harmony. Every 52-year interval brought the world back to its starting point, a symbolic rebirth. However, there was a catch. The calendar round was a loop. It could not provide absolute dates over long periods, making it unsuitable for recording historical events. To solve this, around 236 BC, a priest devised a revolutionary solution: the long count calendar. This system was anchored to a single base date in the distant past, August 11 or August 13, 314 BC, depending on interpretations. From this point, time was recorded in vast cycles measured in days, grouped into progressively larger units. Kin, 1 day; Oinol, 20 days; Tun, 360 days; Katun, 7,200 days; Baktun, 144,000 days. These cycles culminated in what the Maya called a grand cycle, spanning 13 Baktuns, or approximately 5,139 solar years. This astonishing system allowed the Maya to track events thousands of years into the past and future, creating an intricate web of mythology and history tied to cosmic rhythms. The Maya's mastery over time was mirrored in their architecture. At Chichen Itza, for instance, the Pyramid of El Castillo transforms during the spring and fall equinoxes. At sunset, shadows create the illusion of a serpent slithering down the steps, connecting the heavens to the earth in a dazzling display of astronomical precision. This wasn't just a coincidence. It was a deliberate act of engineering that tied the divine with the observable. Despite their advanced calendars, the Maya's brilliance wasn't confined to timekeeping. They were masters of innovation, creating tools and techniques centuries ahead of their time. Looms were used to weave intricate fabrics, while mica-based paints added a shimmering vibrancy to their murals. Perhaps one of their most surprising achievements was the discovery of vulcanized rubber, a process believed to have been uncovered during ritual experiments combining rubber tree sap and morning glory vines. This durable material was used for everything from water-resistant textiles to the massive balls in their ceremonial game. Yet, even as their achievements soared, the Maya civilization faced an enigmatic decline. By the end of the 9th century, the cities of the southern lowlands were abandoned, their grand pyramids and plazas swallowed by the jungle. But why? Scholars have long debated this mystery. Some point to overpopulation and deforestation, which may have rendered the land incapable of supporting large communities. Others suggest that constant warfare and political instability weakened the intricate alliances that held Maya society together. And then there's the theory of climate change, specifically a prolonged drought, that may have left cities like Tikal without enough water for survival. While the southern cities fell into decline, the northern lowlands and highlands saw a shift. Cities like Chichen Itza and Uxmal continued to thrive into the post-classic period, 900–1500 AD, though by the time of the Spanish conquest, the grand era of the Maya had largely faded. The arrival of the conquistadors brought further devastation, with much of Mayan culture lost to time. The hidden Maya megalopolis, secrets beneath the jungle. Two brave explorers, decades of relentless research, grueling heat, life-threatening wildlife, and the constant threat of armed looters. This is the reality of uncovering the lost world of the Maya. Or so we thought. It was supposed to take years of sweat and blood. But here, in the comfort of an air-conditioned office, Marcelo Canuto and Francisco Estrada Belli made a discovery that would change everything. With the click of a button, they unveiled secrets hidden for more than 1,000 years, secrets buried beneath layers of thick jungle. At first, the aerial images looked like nothing more than rolling hills and forests, but as the vegetation was digitally stripped away using LIDAR, light detection and ranging, something extraordinary emerged. Vast pyramids, human-made reservoirs, massive ceremonial buildings, and entire cities connected by a network of raised highways. What was once thought to be desolate wilderness was actually a thriving civilization of unimaginable complexity. Imagine uncovering a city 4 times the size of what you believed existed, or stumbling upon a hidden highway wide enough to rival modern-day freeways. For archaeologist Thomas Garrison, it felt like looking through the Hubble telescope for the first time. This was not just a discovery, it was a revelation, a lost Maya megalopolis that had been hiding in plain sight. But with discovery comes danger. The same jungle that shelters these ancient treasures also hides modern threats: looters and narco-traffickers, loggers and land grabbers, racing to destroy what centuries have preserved. The Maya Biosphere Reserve, home to jaguars, scarlet macaws, and irreplaceable artifacts, is under siege. El Mirador, one of the largest cities in the Americas at its peak, built in a time when the world's great civilizations were just beginning to rise. Its towering 230-foot pyramid, La Danta, was constructed by hand, stone by stone. Workers hauled 900-pound blocks using nothing but wooden litters and pure determination. Imagine an army of builders toiling under a scorching sun, creating wonders we still struggle to comprehend. How did they do it? How did they thrive in a jungle that washed away its nutrients with every rainstorm? The answer lies in their ingenuity. They elevated acidic soil, controlled water with canals and reservoirs, and fed millions with agricultural terraces that defied the elements. But as the population swelled, something went wrong. The Maya civilization was one of dazzling complexity, yet it fell into chaos. Severe droughts, environmental collapse, and the breakdown of royal authority left the people no choice. By the 9th century, they stopped building and started destroying. Their cities, once vibrant and thriving, became places of violence and ruin. The jungle holds its secrets tightly, but LIDAR has shown us that we've only scratched the surface. What wonders lie buried beneath the vines and roots? And what will it take to preserve them for generations to come? Like, share, and subscribe to Mystery Media. The past is waiting to be discovered, but time is running out. Subscribe to Mystery Media for your front row seat to the mysteries of the past. And don't forget to hit the bell icon. There's always more to uncover. Your adventure starts here.